His aura fills the room enough. We don't need to be watching it. Nah. Nah. We know he's gonna win. We don't have to watch him win. It just happens. You didn't even spell his name right. So I don't even think you're a real Sabai fan. Say bot. He is a bot. He plays like a level 11 bot. That's a lie. He's got too many good techs with that Ivysaur going on to be a bot. Maybe AI. But yeah, we got Vega and Sean going here. Bit of a cancer matchup, I'm not gonna lie, but I've gotten a little bit of a newfound respect for Vega recently. Just because he's got a lot more characters than I thought he did. I definitely still think the Steve is hella carried, but he's a much better player than I originally believed. So we'll see how that time and skill gap, to be honest, will show here. Sean's been playing for a super long time and has a bit of a Steve matchup experience, I believe. Definitely choosing the right character here for the matchup. Great option there. I didn't even know that was a thing that you could do. Definitely can't do it too much. Gotta mix up. It's hard to commentate over because there's nothing happening, but we shall see. Now I'm no Sean, but I feel like the Pyra should be coming out right now. But I guess I'm wrong. Taking the first stock with the Mythra up air. Not able to stop him crafting from the diamond there. Whoa, very interesting interaction there. That was strange. But Vega getting the footstool there. Getting a very quick 50% off of 3 moves because, you know, Steve. Orno and Co are screaming over something. I do wonder how my other commentators are doing in their matches. Fight up. You're doing okay so far. I can't tell who he's playing against. Seems like one of the older Bowser Jr. players that was PR a while ago. I'm not super familiar with their tag, but Mopn losing the lead really hard here. See if Sean can take this back. Vega's just not letting him get in at all. But just one hit off of Mythra will definitely give you an opening for a combo like that. Maybe he'll be able to edge guard here, but the up special from Steve just barely nicking him. He might be dead there. Wow. That was a rough stock there. We'll see if Sean can take it back. It's definitely doable, but Vega still having the diamond ready. Interesting interactions going on here. Both players being very patient. Not patient enough there. Oh wow, I think that's it. That was a very clean interaction there from Sean. Sean's using the. I don't know why I'm calling him Sean. His name is Mopn. Mopn's using the little cheesy skin there. Mythra being red and Pyra being the blonde. But this is definitely seeming to be going in Mopn's favor here. Adapting pretty well, which is something he's very known for. Being very patient there, so trying to read out the option, but Vega chose the correct one. Yeah, Vega's just trying to come in with that stage. A little too much above the top. Not able to get in that time for Mopn adapting. Seems like Vega is losing his footing a little bit. Might be getting nervous. Trying to go for very bread and butter options, and he's just not allowing it to happen. We're seeing a big turnaround.
Okay. Big turnaround. Love to see that. On behalf of Vega, I imagine?
No, actually.
I saw Sean was up a game, so I was going for that.
It was very close, and Vega had a big lead. Mopn barely took the game with a nice down air at the end.
Love to see that.
It seems like Sean has, or Mopn has adapted a lot in this game. I guess I should eat my own words.
I mean, listen, you can adapt so much against Steve. You're going to get hit by, like, Anvil. You're going to get hit by Diamond Bear, F-Smash. It's not a matter of if, it's just when. The adaptation just holds it off long enough for you to also get a few kills. Sean looking for one right here. Able to find it with that sneaky back air sliding right in there. And we're going to see the switch back to Mythra to kind of take over neutral, add on a little bit of damage early.
It seems like Vega is just choosing a lot of the same options. I think Mopn was trying to read the side B above ledge, but it ended up being an up special, so either way, it just worked out there. Yeah, both players are being very patient. It seems like Vega is just being a little too impatient this game, and Mopn's just beating his ass for it.
Yeah, Sean is definitely caught on to whenever Vegas rarely, but he does it every once in a while. He'll switch into what I call hit him mode.
Right.
And Sean's been very wary of that this game. He's been able to hold off, the hits. Of course, right now, we see why that's so important in this matchup. Is like when he does hit you, you're getting hit like 5 or 6 times. And
right.
Usually for like a non-negatable amount of percent. But
and both players.
Oh, it's Steve.
The same exact thing happened last time as well.
Wow, okay.
Side B just knocked him off the side of the stage and he wasn't able to come back.
Hate to see it.
I love this person, actually.
Yeah, Vega hates to see it. Most of the Smash community does love to see a Steve falter with Elytra at the ledge, but
to be
that's gonna make it makes it a lot harder for Vega for the set, because now he's gonna win 3.
Yes. Right. Definitely doable, but
sure,
it is Mopn.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's looking back. Here's his name. He's doing what Baral used to do, I feel like. Want to see how bad. Who's on who's mad beat? You remember that shit, right?
Love it. I was a character.
One of a kind, for sure. Good to see a few of those, old heads, really poke their heads. I mean, obviously Sean's always around.
Right.
But seeing like Cortex, Daniil still be like semi-active in their scene, even so, soon to be Los Angeles, but
right.
Currently still Birmingham. So it's cool to see people who have been around for really the whole lifespan of Ultimate and a lot of Smash 4 as well for a lot of these players. Really just continue to play. I mean, even like Starmar, he's been here since like early Smash.
Not playing Smash anymore, but he's certainly still here.
He enters every once in a while.
He does enter every
once
in a while.
He actually had me so tight earlier. He DQ'd. He was my loser round 2.
Oh, wow.
And he DQ'd, and I was like, I had to wait like 45 minutes for my next set. Yeah, I'll take it, but
that's rough.
A little bit.
I typically like the DQ, but I don't. Not.
I hate a DQ, especially if I lose the sets I actually play, because then it's like I went 0 and 2. I was like, oh, you went 1 and 2. No, he didn't show
Not
up.
that, bro. You're still yapping about this shit.
Speaking of devil, I got the USB nurse showing.
God forbid the Star Mar fly away. I did.
Nothing to say
I
about
was
that.
also cold, bro. Actually, you know, I took
Dude, I saw that, and
Good in game 5.
he reported the set, and he said 3-2, and I was like, oh my god. But I think he thought I did him.
he's talking loud. I don't really care what he's talking. No,
You said that like you were embarrassed that you cared about what you were talking about. Like no one brought it up but you.
No, it wasn't like game 5 close. It was game 4.
You said that like you were. Yeah, we're waiting on Vega.
Wait on you.
Yeah, Vega plays True Fact.
It was close game 4. It was like it was almost last hit game 4.
Yeah.
I was like up 2-1, but
I looked at that set and I thought about it. I was like, we could win that.
I could have. I really could. I was playing good. I'm not like salty about it. Obviously, the win would have been sick. I'm not surprised.
About
Steve,
that anchor.
you just haven't seen Steve recently enough to remember that shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
that
just
was, that was cancer.
truth, man. Yeah.
You know,
Something
that's
egregious
just flavor of the
happens.
month in this game.
Yeah. It's like desensitization, basically. That's literally what it is. It's like
Legitimately. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I despise both of these characters, but when I see it in this matchup, I'm like, oh, Aegis was fair.
You almost feel bad for an Aegis play.
I mean, but Aegis,
can get in pretty good, but it's like, you know, Steve, you still have to break down the blocks to find it.
I think people would also say like Aegis probably wins this too.
I disagree.
I don't.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I don't agree at all.
Yeah, but the Aegis players do.
I think Steve has 0 losing matchups, maybe some evens, but no losing.
I think he loses to Sonic.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's slight, but I think Sonic beats him.
Yeah.
He can just get around. He's one of the few characters that can actually force Steve to approach. Whereas like Aegis doesn't have that luxury. You're still seeing Pyra or Mythra do most of the engaging.
Right, that's true.
Or Pyra in that case, you know. Sean's in hit him mode. Me and you found out about hit him mode the other day.
I always yeah, we definitely did find out about it, but I knew about it, but I didn't know it was hit mode. Why'd I call it that time? No, I know. I just said it silly that time.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't. That was a tipper up air.
Yeah,
That was
great. That was a huge jump.
yeah. The way he just knew that he had the opportunity to get up there before anchor would really be a threat. That was a really good read. Yeah. Good way to win that too. He's at 140. If he guessed wrong, he just died.
Yeah, absolutely. That was sick.
Yeah.
That was really good.
The way-
That was just great reserve from